Hi, Gemini, and welcome to your reading for June 8th through the 14th. First of all, I want to let you know that this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. In addition, this is a general reading, so not everything will resonate with you. So let's begin. Overall energies for Gemini, June 8th through the 14th. Overall energy for Gemini, June 8th through the 14th. Overall energy for Gemini. So basically, you got the Chariot. Okay? So basically, this is telling me the seven. The seven indicates spirituality or retreat, or an inner growth. So the seven, because the seven is the Cancer card, is basically it belongs to Cancer, so it could be a Cancer-like energy going right now in your life, because Cancer is a very emotional sign. You might be experiencing strong emotion at this point, but overall, the Chariot, indicates movement. Either movement of residence, movement of job. It's you going on your journey to victory. So over any situation or any problem. So overall, this week your energy will be victorious. It would be wonderful. It would basically means that you're balancing everything out in a balance with it is light and darkness, good and bad. It shows the balance because of the seven being in your energy position. It indicates to me your inner self, your spirituality, and basically a retreat. Maybe me as myself, I'm not saying everyone, but me as myself, I retreat to heal. Like, I'm like the hermit. I retreat for healing. I need that healing in order for my energies to be at the correct flow. So overall, your energy, Gemini, is going to be stupendous. It's going to be beautiful. Just, the Cancers are very emotional, so it could be a roller coaster as far as your emotions. But overall, this is a great card. I'm really glad you got it. So now we're asking Gemini, June 8th through the 14th. We're asking pertaining finances for Gemini. With love and light in our heart, we're asking for finances for Gemini. With love and light, God guiding, we're asking for overall advice for finances. For finances for Geminis. Overall advice for finances. Oh, here we go. So, you got another seven. How is this that you got the Seven of Pentacles? Another seven. This seven strongly suggests to me, because you had two sevens in a row, it strongly suggests to me that you either need to work on yourself, you either need to work within your spirituality, or you need to retreat from a financial matter at this point. Because of the Seven of Pentacles, it indicates a word frustration, So basically, because this is in your finances, in your finance position at this point, it indicates that you have to do a lot of hard work in order to reap those benefits. In order for you to get those benefits of life, you need to work hard in that situation. So because this is in your financial situation, it indicates to me that you might have to retreat from a project. You might have to either retreat from a job, or in order for you to deal with those frustrations, your financial frustrations. It might be, for some of you, it might mean that you at a job where you're just totally unhappy with. It could also indicate you being frustrated with co-workers, the job being overly, making you miserable, but indicates that you could possibly get past this situation if you dedicate that hard work, because this is a card of hard work. You need to, in order for you to have those financial rewards, you must work very hard, Gemini, this week. So I see 7 and 7, 7 and 7. So, okay, so let's move on. So now we're asking about health. Advice for Geminis. Advice for Geminis pertaining health for June 8th through the 14th. Oh. Let me show you what you got. You got the devil. All right, so the devil indicates, it's a Capricorn card, by the way. Anyways, the devil indicates to me that in your health situation, there may be some trouble. You know, you might be buying to something at this point. Something may be kind of binding you. There might be some trouble in your health sometime this week. For this week, you might have some sort of problems with your health. But I just want to let you know that you are able to overcome these problems. You are able to overcome these health issues. Just staying positive, transforming everything from a negative into a positive, transform yourself. The devil indicates to me that you are kind of buying to a situation, and it's affecting your health. So let go of that situation that's affecting your health. That situation could be a jealous partner, or, whatever it is actually affecting your health. So for some of you, I would let go of that partner, and let go of whatever is making me unhappy. I want to be fulfilled. When you're happy and you have a positive outlook, your health is overall better, because nothing kind of affects you that much. Excuse me, need my coffee. So I just want you to keep that in mind. Okay? Let me move this way so you don't see it. Okay, so now we're asking for Gemini. Let me pick this back up because I didn't finish asking. Okay. So now for Gemini, we're asking about career. Advice for careers for Gemini. Advice for careers for Gemini. God, please provide love and advice for Gemini for careers. God, provide Gemini with advice and love for careers June 8th through the 14th. June 8th through the 14th. Advice for Geminis for career. Okay? So you got these. The 8 of Pentacles. The World. The Justice. And the 6 of Cups. See it? Ooh, beautiful. Okay. So, pertaining your career situation at this point, it's basically telling you, because the 8 means success, the number 8, it means success. So it means that you were successful in a project, or maybe in your career, seeking your career. However, because of that success, it provided you with new opportunities. And here, because you have the Justice card, is indicating that those opportunities could bring balance into your life. It could balance you out, because the Justice card represents Libra, and Libra is balance. Basically, it's telling you that, because of those new opportunities, they're able to create balance. They're able to make you happy. So whatever it is that you're doing pertaining your career, that hard work that you provided, it's going to provide you with those new opportunities, which are going to bring you balance and a happy outcome for this week, Geminis. So I'm really excited for you. You're really a beautiful soul, Gemini. You know that the 6 indicates contentment and unity. It indicates contentment, harmony, and community. So it indicates that, to me, you're going to have a harmonious career, a harmonious job at this point, because it represents community, is everyone overall in that work environment. Okay? So I'm really happy, Geminis. So now we're asking about Gemini's love life or relationship, June 8th. So you got the 10 of Pentacles, okay? So let me tell you a little bit about the 10. The 10 indicates to me an ending of a situation, for a new situation to begin, in a fulfillment from that situation. So because this card being the card of contentment, you know, especially when it comes, because this is in your love position, it indicates that, hey, you might have to bring ending to a situation in order for you to be completely happy. Or, you know, some of you might be either getting married. It doesn't resonate for everyone, but some of you might be even getting married, because in the 10 of Pentacles, you see the signing of a contract, because this is in your love position and in your relationship position. It indicates to me you might sign a marriage agreement with someone. You might be starting fresh with this person. So overall, I see if you are in a love relationship, or if you're in a love relationship, or you're in a relationship, it indicates contentment overall. Okay, it indicates that even though you don't see the magic is around you guys. Okay, I'm very happy to hear that. Okay, so now we're asking about singles. Single Geminis, June 8th through the 14th. God, please provide single Geminis with advice June 8th through the 14th. Let me see. Okay. So we got overall quite a few cards. So you got the 8 of Cups. I'm going to push these cards up so I can be able to continue to put them there. The 8 of Cups, the Page of Swords, the 6 of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Lovers. Let me bring this around 1 second. One moment. Oh, I'm sorry, Geminis. I just had to. Oh, I'm sorry. So, okay. So the 8 of Cups, to me, it indicates, you know, a happy situation because of the 8 being the number of success. Being the number, the number of success is also the number of material gains and recognition. Is also the, okay, so let me begin with this. Okay, so this is basically you, because the 8, you know, is a card where it's a happy situation. Even though this situation continues to provide you with happiness or with joy, you must, you know, there's no more that can be done in this situation. So you see yourself walking away, even though the situation is stable, you know, you're still walking away. So with the 8 of Cups, you know, you see someone turning their backs on someone else, you know, walking away, even though the situation can continue to provide happiness, you know, this person still walks. So with the Page of Swords, because this is all for you singles, the Page of Swords may indicate that, you know, someone is possibly watching you or admiring you, because this is in your single position. It can mean that someone is basically admiring you and keeping close tabs to you. So, you know, that's really creepy. Oh no. So with the 6, you know, the 6 indicates contentment, harmony, and community. Okay. So with the 6 of Swords, you see someone who is, you know, they have all this conflict, and they're actually going away away from the conflict and going towards, you know, a state of more peace, a state of more, a state that's more stable for them. So with the Six of Swords, I see that, you know, with the Knight of Pentacles, you know, I see that someone coming into your life, you know, carrying a message for you, someone who has a positive message for you, which, you know, this message leads you to some sort of happiness, some sort of, you know, beginning or some sort of fulfillment. You're very happy with this message, even though it can create some frustration. The Ace of Swords indicate a spirituality, so you might become more in tune with yourself. You might become more in tune with God and His overall greatness. So this is a spiritual card, you know. So basically, this person that could be coming into your life could be of the spiritual type. And the last one that you got was the Lovers. You know, so with the Lovers, I see a contentment, I see harmony, community. You know, you see basically something starting from love again. You know, for some people, it might indicate a marriage, you know, which that's kind of weird because I think you got that already. So I see it here twice. That's funny. So some of you might be getting married. I'm not really too sure. But some of you might be getting married. Even the single ones, what's going on? That's beautiful, Gemini. So I'm very happy to hear that. Okay, so now we're asking about the overall advice for Geminis. Overall advice for Geminis, June 8th through the 14th. Overall advice for Gemini, June 8th through the 14th. Overall advice for Geminis, June 8th through the 14th. Okay, so you got the Strength card, which belongs to Leo, okay? And you got the Five of Cups, okay? So let me just start telling you what your advice for this week is. So basically, you know, the 8 represents success, okay? So I want you to keep that in mind, that because, you know, your inner you need to develop that inner strength within yourself, you know. And I also want you to keep in mind that the 8 indicates material gain and recognition. Maybe you need to recognize your inner strength within you. You have to be able to know that you are strong enough to face any situation because God is providing you with that strength. With the Five of Cups, I see someone who's kind of worried about what's gone instead of focusing on what they have in hand. So, you know, there's still something for you to save here, and you just have to focus because the 5 indicates change, instability, and stress. So it indicates to me that, you know, the situation might be a little stressful, you know, but you do have that inner strength. You do have it, okay? God has given you the ability to recognize the strength that you have at this point. You know, it could also mean a Leo influence. Okay, so now let's pull out an angel message for you. I know I don't have a lot of space here, so I'm kind of cramped out. So let's ask God to provide His angels with a beautiful advice for Gemini, June 8th through the 14th. Let's ask God to provide a beautiful message for Gemini, June 8th through the 14th. Overall message from the beautiful angels, Gemini. Oh, here we go. So you have the Two of Air. The Two of Air represents you. I hope you know that because air could be Gemini, Libras, and Aquarius. So here, the Two of Air, which is the Two of Swords, it indicates, you know, a peace, a contentment. But wait. Before we go into it, I'm going to go ahead and read it to you. It says, let me show you the card first of all. Okay? And it says, being unable and unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, pretending there is no problem. Okay, so basically the Two of Air saying, hey, you know, I'm in harmony with myself. I'm in peace with myself. Even though there's these two decisions that I can't make at this point because they're both there, I could use my inner wisdom that I have collected. I could take this off and now see with clarity, now be able to assess the situation overall. So be willing to, you know, see the situation in a clear, more perspective. Yeah, you can't, I mean, I don't try to throw the problems on myself. What I try to do is know and have faith in God that the problem might not get resolved today, might not get resolved tomorrow, but it's not going to go on forever. So just admitting the fact that the problem is there and acknowledging it and sending it light and sending it love will help you heal, Gemini. So I really do appreciate you being part of my channel. And I hope to see you guys very soon for the next week reading. Thank you. Bye.